Welcome to Module 1, School Librarian students. I wanted to let you know that I will generally post the video and announcement for modules on the Friday before they begin. Some of you learn best by hearing and seeing, and others of you prefer to read announcements. I've differentiated for your learning style so that you can do either or both, your choice. In Module 1, we spend the next 2 weeks reading the best and the newest picture books available. Here are a couple of my favorites. I don't know if you've ever read Tomas and the Library Lady. That's a wonderful book. Especially, I want to read this part. The library lady looked at Tomas for a long time. She said, "Tomas, would you like to borrow 2 library books? I'll check them out in my name." That's the part that always brings me to tears because this young boy, Tomas Rivera, is from a migrant family that didn't have an address. In a lot of libraries, you can't have a library card, in fact, most, without an address. But the librarian took a risk on him. He ends up being a president of a university and has a library named after him. He looks back on this encounter with this librarian as a way that got him started becoming a grower, a learner, and one who treasured books. Along the same kind of theme is this book called Dreamers by Yuri Morales. This is about a little family that migrates from Mexico to California. And it tells a little bit about how the library helps the family become more connected and helps them to learn and grow as well. Now, I hope you're inspired by these stories of being a librarian because it's the best job in the world. Now back to the announcements. On the written announcements is your list of things to do early this week. Number 1, read and complete Module 1 tasks. Number 2, read assignment 1. It's probably beneficial to read it a couple of times so you get it all down before you start. Number 3, read learning log instructions. All assignments are linked on the Read Me First page. Make your first post in your learning log by Tuesday. The brief YouTube video, the link is in the written announcements, supports the learning log instruction. Number 4, read discussion instructions. Make your first significant post by Wednesday. See the brief video about discussion posts in the written announcements below. Now, all of this may seem overwhelming this first week, but the whole class is built the same way. So once you get it down, you'll start rolling along. Now, number 5, here are the 2 discussion threads where you need to put your initial posts. A, what are you reading and how are you selecting the titles? Remember the tip I gave you, the last announcement about all those great lists? Well, this is where you go. Great places to visit to find the best of the best picture books. Read recent books, newly published in the last 3 years. You'll also want to learn how to use Wilson's Children's Core database at the Hoover Library. It's a really cool tool. B, Caldecott speeches, Caldecott books, artwork, and other important topics to discuss. Number 6, format the bibliographic citation according to the Chicago Manual of Style, also called Turabian. See instructions as we've photocopied the pages from the manual that explains how to cite the city and the publisher's name. Now, there are many writing manuals, as you well know, APA, MLA, Chicago Manual of Style, etc. In this class, we use the Chicago Manual of Style. As a librarian, you don't have to memorize the rules, of course. You just need to know how to use them. And as you use them, you'll become more and more proficient at it. You can look at the rules in our writing manual or on OWL of Purdue, which is linked in the written announcements. Number 7, write annotations suitable for a 4th to 6th grader. So use the Microsoft Word tool that gives you the Flesch-Kincaid readability statistics. If you've never heard of that, that's okay. It's a very easy tool that will tell you what level you are writing on. See instructions for how to turn on that feature under assignment 01, picture books, in module 1. And I posted a little picture in the written announcement to help you find the link to assignment 01. Number 8, etiquette in discussions. Kind writing voices are essential in online courses. Plus, you're graded for demonstrating this kind tone. On all discussion posts, please begin with a salutation of who you are addressing. For example, hi, Lucy, or dear Lucy. Always sign off with your name. This is demonstrating digital etiquette, and it helps me keep track of who is saying what to whom. Since we will have so many posts, it helps to briefly restate what idea you're addressing. Number 9, we have a discussion thread marked questions. Please ask because your questions will help others. But if you'd rather contact me directly with your question, do not hesitate to do so. See you all on the boards.